Hey guys, RedPandaMining here. Hope you're doing well, having a really great day this video. Okay, I wanted to record something. I just set up a OctaSpace rig, okay, with a 4090, an RTX 4090, and so I screwed up. I went through the whole process of installing OctaSpace, which I did through HiveOS, which was extremely easy, and actually it's very similar to Clore.ai. I installed through HiveOS as well. I know that there is a Windows node or Windows software for OctaSpace, but I decided I don't want to deal with Windows. I know a lot of you guys don't want to as well. So I did it through HiveOS. I know you can install Ubuntu server, which would obviously be free. And really the whole reason why I'm using HiveOS is because I already have HiveOS and it's essentially free for me. So that's why. I highly recommend anyone that's going to be setting up AI rigs to go through Ubuntu, which is the free way to do it, and obviously for stability. Anyways, I set this all up and I forgot to set up the rate, the base rate. For some reason, I thought OctaSpace was automatically getting the prices for anyone that's going to be renting GPUs, but I was wrong. I totally forgot to set the price for my 4090, so somebody rented it. And I want to show you guys what he's doing it with it right now. I think he has it rented for like the next couple minutes or 9 minutes for like a penny or less than a penny. Anyways, I want to show you guys on the computer right after a word from today's video sponsor, TerraHosting.io. Terra Hosting is a ASIC miner hosting company. If you are looking to get your Bitcoin miners or script miners hosted, go check them out, TerraHosting.io. You can inquire through a form, which I have a special link down in the video description if you guys would like to inquire about getting your ASICs hosted. They have a couple hundred slots available and also more coming up in the next month or so at their new ASIC mining hosting facility. So check them out. They got 99% uptime as well as a very competitive rate with no hidden costs, no electricity up front, nothing to catch you off guard. So go inquire if you are interested in hosting your ASIC miners with TerraHosting.io. Okay, so you guys can see here my HiveOS with my 4090. I just set up on OctaSpace. This is the first time I'm using OctaSpace, and yeah, like I said, it was very, very easy to install. I went through their installation page, their how-to on docs.octaspace/installation, and it was very easy. I have it linked down below. But there's also other content creators who have created how-tos on how to install this. It's very easy, to be honest. Very similar to Clore.ai, and I'm sure other AI rental, GPU rental platforms out there. It was very easy to put this 4090 rig right away onto OctaSpace, and it's hosted there now. So I have mine there, and as you can see, it's already pulling 450 watts, okay, according to HiveOS here. I have the fan speed at 100. All right, so actually one big thing I screwed up on, when that person rented it, which was pretty much right away because I didn't set the base price. Okay, I wish the installation here talked about, you know, setting up the base price right away. Basically, it was at like 79 to 80 degrees Celsius. So right away, it was mining. Okay, if I just type in HTOP here, HTOP, we can see this person rented it out for crypto mining Qubit coin on luckypool.io. All right, so apparently Qubit coin is apparently really, really profitable right now, and that's why they rented it out. As you guys can see here, 10 miner, algorithm Q hash, and Qubit. It's not Cubic with a C, but Qubit. Okay, apparently this is what's profitable at the moment. But anyways, it's rented out right now, my 4090 right away. And yeah, I had to change the fan speed up to 100. All right, so that's one thing that I think some people probably should do or had to do if they had their rig set up. Probably noticed that it was getting pretty hot. But anyways, when I put my 4090 onto OctaSpace, basically you can see here the specs of this. I don't have anything too special on this. This is an i9-10850K CPU. It's a bit older generation, Z490 chipset. Much older, but basically performance here of this rig seems to be pretty decent. My internet speed is obviously pretty good, but looking at the configuration part, okay, so this is where I didn't know this until later on, like maybe like 5-6 minutes later, because I saw on HiveOS it was rented, right? I'm like, oh, someone's already using my rig. But how much am I getting paid? So I initially thought that OctaSpace was giving out the prices of these GPU rentals based on the rig and like the spec and I guess the benchmark that it does essentially, but I was wrong. Okay, and so I had to click on rental and rendering, VPN, I don't have that checked because then I'd have to open up ports on my firewall, so I didn't go ahead and do that. But I clicked on allow custom images, and then here it is, prices. Okay, so this is where I did not set the price. All right, so now, all right, this was actually set at like 0.001 or something like that. Okay, but yeah, so I just changed, crap, I just changed it. So I'm gonna change it back to 33 cents. I have 33 cents per hour. You know, this is another thing I've been basically trying to like, I wanna like lowball everyone. Basically I auto sorted by price, the lowest price possible for a 4090. Now some people are charging way cheaper for their 4090, and but some of them are not rented, right? And so that's actually one thing which I talked about last week in a video. Some people have been expressing that they're not getting rented. And that could be from a plethora amount of reasons. Maybe the price, maybe the spec of the rig, maybe your internet. Who knows? There's a lot of variables when it comes to this. But, you know, I thought, hey, my rig's pretty good. I'm going to charge, what, 33 cents? Because there are people who are charging like 40, 50 cents per 4090. Sure, they have like a Ryzen 9 5950X or something like that. But anyways, aside from the price, okay, I have it set at 33 cents, but it's already rented. So actually, if I go to sessions, okay, I can show you guys here. Somebody has already rented my rig, and it looks like it's going to be done by 1. It looks like it's only a 9-minute session. So if I actually click on it, I've been paid 0.0015 OctaSpace, which I think is like not even a penny, okay, in USD value. So you can see my price for this session is rated at 0.01. Isn't that funny? Isn't that terrible? That's actually pretty funny. Session ended normally. Okay, so it looks like, I wonder if this is done now. Hold on, let me refresh this. No, it's not. Okay, so I don't know. I'm not quite sure what that means. A session ended normally. So it's, let me refresh the browser here. Okay, yeah, it's still rented. So I'm not quite sure for how long. It does say duration 9 minutes. Maybe that was normal, but maybe it's continuously rented now. Okay, I'm not quite sure what that means, but okay, this is future Red Panda. I'm recording and I just realized that second one right below this normal, that means the session ended normally. So that was like a 9-minute session, but there's this new one, okay, right below it, and now it's been about 4 hours. Okay, we're gonna continue on this video after, but this one's also, it seems like it is rented under like a penny. So I'm not really getting much from this one either because I didn't set the base price until after this guy, whoever rented my rig for a penny or something. Anyways, back to the video. Again, this is my first time on OctaSpace. But yeah, my rig is rented for mining. I don't see any, you know, stable diffusion or anything like that. Someone's actually utilizing it for AI here. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty interesting. All right, pretty interesting to know, you know, a few different things regarding these platforms. And you know, you guys know I'm predominantly on Chlor.ai. I'm still having pretty good luck on Chlor.ai, but I said to myself, which I updated you guys, that I would be putting a 4090 on different platforms. So 4090 on Chlor, 4090 on OctaSpace, 4090 on Vast, which is going to be my next rig I'm going to install, and then a 4090 on Nasana. Okay, so those 4 platforms are the ones I am wanting to showcase to you guys and just see how it goes, right? So far, OctaSpace, pretty easy to use, to be honest. Really easy to install. Set your price, and you also have to validate your rig by adding in your reward address when you go to your profile, and you got to put in your reward address. Otherwise, your hardware will not validate. It goes through like a validation process every hour or something like that. Don't quote me on that, but it basically is to validate the rig, and then it puts it for hosting. So once you put your reward address, then it basically will show up, which they actually mention here. To make the node available on the marketplace, it is necessary to specify reward address in the profile settings. This address is used to receive rewards when the node is rented. I wish they also said here, like, you make sure you change your base price so you're not rented at like a penny or less. That was funny, but that's what I was stuck on. But anyways, I just wanted to make this video for you guys, expressing the fun I had over the past couple hours, you know, putting this rig on OctaSpace. It's been pretty good, but there are, you know, I have some concerns. There are quite a bit of GPUs that are out there right now, and if you look on the GPUs that are available, there are a lot of 3090s, you know, and a lot of 4090s that are on, you know, these rental platforms now. And so not everyone is rented. And so it's quite saturated already. So I'm going to update you guys on, you know, how it's going with this rig. Maybe I'm going to have to charge less than the 33 cents, you know, or who knows. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to make this video. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Have a good one. Peace out. Peace out. Mining Q Bitcoin. Terrible. Terrible.